a new unexpected scandal involving the flamingo missiles. It has become known who might be responsible for the failure to produce the promised 3,000 missiles that were supposed to replace the Tomahawks. In terms of specifications, our development surpasses the American counterparts, but mass production of the flamingo has still not begun. And this is no coincidence at all. Moreover, some completely unexpected details have surfaced about the chief designer of this weapon. The truth that came to light turned out to be far more shocking than anyone could have imagined. Greetings, viewers. Subscribe, leave your likes and comments, and I'll get started. A new high-profile scandal is brewing around Ukrainian missiles. In particular, it became known that Russian strikes did in fact hit one of the flamingo production lines, as publicly stated by Volodymyr Zelensky. It is extremely important for us to increase their number. We had technical problems, and between us, one of our major production lines was destroyed by Russian missiles. But I can already talk about this because it has already been relocated and production has resumed, the president noted. Zelensky did not specify exactly when the strike occurred, but according to the head of state, Ukraine had already used flamingo missiles on the territory where the Russian Oryok system is located. We used them a few days ago on the areas where the Oryok system is located. We'll see what the result is. We think we've achieved the result, Zelensky said. The president emphasized that the number of such missiles is currently limited, so it is urgent to ramp up their production. And indeed, speaking about the number of flamingo missiles, it is worth noting that earlier, Member of Parliament and Secretary of the Verkhovna Rada Committee on National Security, Defense and Intelligence, Roman Kostenko, said that the armed forces of Ukraine will not be able to receive thousands of FP5 flamingo missiles in the near future, since with the appearance of this weapon, it was unrealistic to set up its mass production, the MP stated. I recently listened to what the president said. He specifically said that we would make 3,000 cruise missiles. At the time, I had my doubts, and honestly, I understand now that I was right, because I already have a lot of experience serving in the Army and in the Special Services, and when you're involved in the defense industry, you realize it's much easier to make statements than to actually follow through on them, the MP said. According to him, Ukraine does not have that many flamingo missiles, and there won't be that many in the near future. And now, those who spread this information or fail to fulfill the president's orders should be held responsible for such statements. So that we're clear, we are not going to have any 3,000 cruise missiles. And in fact, they simply don't exist. I think we actually need to count how many we have, since we made them ourselves. Unfortunately, now the president needs to be asked, was he misinformed when he made this statement, or did those he tasked with it fail to deliver? But I'll say it again. From the very beginning, this was unrealistic, because just do the math. How much would 3,000 cruise missiles cost if we're talking